I started fostering because about a year ago I just kind of wanted to look into some more hobbies, and I kind of wanted to challenge myself. And it's funny, at that time I actually didn't know that the fostering program exists, and it really boggles me now because I feel like I was really meant for it. So I always had a great connection with cats when I was young. So naturally one of the things I thought about was digging into some of the rescue programs for volunteers, and I came across fostering. So I signed up with a few of the rescues to do it and just decided to go for it. And the first assignment that I took on, when I was done, I just knew that it was something that I would want to do for the rest of my life. FIV isn't contagious. It gets passed on either through birthing or just, aggressive, violent fights, so like deep wounds. And one of the things with FIV cats is that, it's really important to keep them indoors, because that's a lot of where, contagious disease come from, and also, one of the ways that FIV gets passed in the first place. So, yeah, I didn't know too much about it, so it was a little scary with the uncertainty, but taking him in, I realized that it really is just like fostering any other cat. There really isn't much of a difference between fostering FIV cats versus non-FIV. I pretty much put Volcom through like the same process that I do with any fosters. I just, hold them for a few weeks where they're on their own, don't have interaction with my animals, and assess them, make sure there aren't any other problems. With him, it actually was kind of nice because I knew he had already been vetted for at least a month, and he had a clean medical history and no behavioral issues, but I still put him through the process just the same. And a lot of the cats that get fostered, they tend to be kittens, and they're vulnerable too. Like, they haven't been fully vaccinated. They're still building their own immune systems, so it's no different. I would say the most meaningful thing to me about fostering an FIV cat is just the fact that not very many people are willing to do it. So, of course there is a huge need for fosters, but the majority of them are looking to take in, the healthy kittens, because it can be scary, not knowing what's going to happen. So I just like to take in the cats that other people aren't willing to, and I know FIV is one of those things because it's not widely understood. So when I had the opportunity to take him in, I jumped at it. I didn't have that many concerns about introducing Volcom as an FIV cat to my own, who is FIV negative. It's not a contagious thing. I mean, I guess it would be if Volcom and my own cat was aggressive and violent, but I know that they aren't. And with Volcom, it's easy to see that in a split second too. He's a very loving cat. So really it's just like any other cat, and just doing the gradual introduction process to make sure, they just don't have a sociable issue with each other. So Volcom has some really unique characteristics that I think make him highly adoptable. One of those things is that he is like a big kitten. He's a giant kitten. It really amazes me. He's 6 years old, but he will have moments where he acts like he's 6 weeks, and he loves toys, and he'll romp around the house, loves stuffed animals. He'll treat them like their little kitten playmates, but at the same time he's super lovable and loves pets. He's very friendly. He just needs a little breaks, I guess, sometimes when he's running around, because he's a big kitten.